Welcome to the Goddess Love Bubble, coming live from Glastonbury. Interesting weather. It is about to rain like you have never seen it. The skies are about to open, and all that much needed rain is going to come. We're just going to settle ourselves, ready ourselves for our journey. We're going to breathe Goddess in, let her into our heart space, so we open to her. And as we breathe out, we're going to release frustration, anger, grumpiness, fear, worry, concerns. This is a conscious process, so we need to attend to it. We need to be mindful of what we're doing. Hello, nice to see you. So we're going to breathe in 3 times. Releasing, breathing her love in. Letting go, breathing her in. Deep within us, she dwells. She knows us, we know her. As we choose to journey to her earth and journey to the stars, we connect with her. We come into being with her. We allow her, by giving her this time, to be in our lives. We are still and we are in the present, in the here and now. Would you like to close your eyes with me? We will start our visualization. So we sit in stillness with our feet upon the ground. We feel the connection with the earth. We feel her energy, our toes touching the ground. And as we feel her presence, we begin to drop down into the earth. And she welcomes us with open arms, with love, with compassion. We fall through the earth. We are not scared. We are not afraid. We drop through the layers of the earth. For this is a path we know well. We have travelled here many times. And as we drop through the layers of the earth, we remember who we are. And it feels good. We feel her wrap herself around us. We feel the comfort, the love, the compassion for who we are. And we ease into her like she is hugging us. And the things that are worrying us and bothering us and making us busy drop away into the earth. She takes them, transforms them, makes them anew. And we feel the relief. In our very beings, we feel the letting go. The calmness that dwells within us. As we drop past the great lake that surrounds the earth, we feel at peace we feel connection to all parts of the earth, to people all round the earth. And we begin the work of being in relationship with each other. The desire for a fair world, an equal world, a world that respects all. We drop further into her. And it is like she is giving us a kiss, so sweet. Further down we go, connecting, being, and we feel good. This is a lovely place, and we know it well. We come to the centre, and how she presents herself to you today is of import. Is she steaming hot and rock and moving with fire? Is she icy cold of the frozen waters? Is she still of the stone, who talk of wisdom and understanding? Or is she of the air, breathing health and well-being into our very lungs? What does she look like to you today, as you are with her in the centre of the earth? And we breathe this beautiful energy in. And as we breathe deeply of her, we feel our very being. We feel who we are, what we are, and why we are here. We have chosen to live in these times. However tricky, however difficult, however challenging, these times call us to be flexible. We decided long ago we were able to meet this challenge. We were able to change and be flexible in these times. This is why we're here. And as we take of this lovely, luscious, beautiful, warm, comforting energy, we take a little bit more for our service, for what we will offer to others. And it is so sweet to offer this little bit more in ways that we can, for we have enough for us. We never give from an empty place. We only give from a full place. And it is heavenly and beautiful and warm and like the summer lands. And we remember all that we are. And we rejoice for our humanity. We rejoice in the love of Goddess, because we feel her. We feel her deeply in our lives, moving, changing, being. She is there. So lovely, so calm, And as we are in this energy, we begin to get itchy feet. We begin to want to return to the surface, because that's where our bodies are and that's where we live. We are only visiting the earth today. Time to return now as we begin to move through the layers. And as we move, we see how magnificent she is. We see how the earth is a living, breathing, thinking being. And we have respect for her. We have a longing to be with her and for her to be well. We travel through the layers, back towards the earth we go. And we are reminded we are guardians of the earth. Each and every one of us is here to care for the earth, to look after her, to do our bit. And we rejoice in this. It warms our souls as we move towards the surface. And as we move up to the earth, we meet the rain of Glastonbury. Fresh rain coming, and it smells sweet. And we are reminded of all the joyous things in our lives, the things that make us happy, the little things that give us pleasure. And we remember to take note of these tiny things and how amazing they make us feel as we come back into our bodies. And the energy swirls and moves and dances within us, and our heart space opens a little bit more, and the love that we have is activated, sparkles shiny, bright, as we feel love for her and love for ourselves, love for each other and love the world. And it is good. Swirling and dancing and moving within us, we feel the healing of our bodies and the healing of our minds. The thoughts lessen, become less intense, and we breathe a bit deeper. And as the energy settles, we begin to move towards the tops of our heads. For we cannot visit the earth without visiting our home planet. It's the way it is. It's of a universal law. So we begin to soar through the sky, up towards the atmosphere. And we are washed in the beautiful fresh rain. It smells sweet, it is warm. We take comfort as we fly through the sky. Lighter we become, less heavy, less held down by the earthy energy. We reach space. We take a moment to look for our home planet. We know where it is, and there we see her, and we are off, travelling through space. Fast we go, faster and faster, for we love speed. We love to move quickly. The stars in the planet sparkle and sing to us as we move past. We listen with our hearts, and we hear whisperings, wisdom, wiseness. We are connected to the oldness of the universe, and it makes us breathe a little deeper as we travel through space. Our connection to our home planet grows, and our sense of belonging, of clarity, becomes stronger as we draw closer to her. We are known. We are loved unconditionally for who we are. And it is a beautiful thing. A truly beautiful thing. As we come to our home planet, we breathe a sigh of relief. We are home. And the energy moves and swirls and changes and dances before us. We see images, hear ideas, sounds, unusual but known. We connect with our soul family. We connect with our home planet. And we are being the very presence of being home. And we suck up the energy, welcoming it, a warm blanket around us, and it offers comfort. And we see clarity as to why we are on the earth, why we chose to live there in this lifetime. There is clarity about our service. There is clarity about the call we answer. And it is beautiful. And we breathe it in. And we are given a gift of a word. A word comes to our minds. An important word that we need to hear this day. And it drops into us, sparkly, precious, rich, glorious gift. Do we welcome it? We are filled with the energy of our home star, and we are refreshed. We are no longer tired. We are sparkly and shiny, and we take a little bit more energy for the service we will offer. Before we turn and begin the journey back to Earth, we fly faster this time, for returning is always quicker than going. We go faster and faster and faster through the sky, through space, through time, and we are moved by the wonder of space. How big, how vast, how much. And we celebrate our role in this, our place, for space welcomes us, knows us, is with us. As we come back to the earth, we drop into the air and we breathe her sweetness. This is our home in this time. We've chosen to live here. Important that we make this commitment so we might fulfill the desires we have. We drop down into the tops of our heads. Tingly, sparkly, bright the energy is. As it drops into our heart space. And the two energies sit and look at each other. They are old friends. They welcome the dance, but for this very moment they just be as we be, before the energies dance and swirl and move together. How beautiful they are, how loving, how complete they are, and how we feel in relationship with Goddess. And we see her, arms open, eyes sparkling with love, as she moves towards us to give us the biggest hug we have ever had. And we relax into her. Receiving, being. We are. And the energies dance and move and swirl and swing as our love bubble begins to grow. We are safe. We are known. She holds us as the energy around us dances and swirls and moves, and we sense our love bubble building. Higher, higher it goes until we are completely surrounded. And we feel and we see and we hear and we sense all that this is about, all that is going on for us. We have knowing. And the call comes to send energy to the world. This is our service. This is what we offer. Where will it go today? Will it go to the dying? Will it go to the ill? Will it go to those who are struggling? Those who have lost hope? Those who are lost? Those who just do not know? Wherever the energy goes, it brings relief and compassion and warmth. We let it flow, and as we do, our hands tingle with the knowing of her movement within us. As it goes to the beasts and the animals, the beings, the earth herself. Wherever it goes, it is much needed. And we glory in our part in this. How she works through us, speaks through us, is us. And we learn a little bit more about being with her. We learn a little bit more about her nature, her character, her love. And we sense her with all our senses. And this is a truly beautiful, loving place. So calm, so sweet. And we are. And the pull to be in our present lives comes. We begin to wiggle our toes and move our feet, and we feel our knees, where we are sitting, our lungs, our shoulders, our fingers, our heads. We come back into being here, and we open our eyes. And we are here back in this time and in this place and in this way we live our lives. Guided, loved, cared for. Tricky to come back sometimes. Very nice there. Don't want to come back. But we can always visit there when we need to. But we do need to live in our bodies. And we need to make a commitment to living in our bodies right now. We need to be sure that we are where we are. That's what brings us comfort. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to see all of you. Thank you for your support of all that we're doing at the Goddess House. Our endeavour is to put Goddess out into the world in these little ways that we do, that people know her more, remember her, come to her. If you feel like supporting us at the house, we would be very grateful. Come and visit our website. Lots of lovely things going on this week. I wish you well. I wish you good health, much peace. May you always feel the love of Goddess in your life. And thank you for joining us. Blessed be.